Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you all are fine. So in this video, we will discuss about how do organisms obtain their nutrition. It means how the organisms obtain their nutrition. So let's see that how they get. But in the previous video, we had discussed about the heterotrophic nutrition that is done by the animal and the autotrophic that is in the plant with the help of photosynthesis. So let's see how do organisms obtain their nutrition. Since the food and the way it is obtained differ, the digestive system in different in various organisms. It means it is differ in every organism and also they differ in the digestive system is different in various organisms. Okay, some organisms digest step by step and some organisms digest quickly. Okay, so let's see. In single cell organism, the food may be taken in by the entire surface, but as the complexity of the organism increases, different parts become specialized to perform different functions. It means if there is a single cell organism, not a multicellular, okay, so the food may be taken in by the entire surface. It means their whole surface will help to take the food, and also they become a specialized parts to perform different types of function. For example, amoeba. Okay, you can see in the figure here is the amoeba. In a way, amoeba, there are two types of things that is called pseudopodia, which attach with food, and then this type of vacuole is formed, and then after that amoeba digested the food. Okay, so this is the way of different organisms. Now for example, amoeba takes in food using temporary finger like extension. Okay, you can see in the figure that is temporary finger like extension, that is called pseudopodia of the cell surface, which fuse over the food particles, forming a food vacuole. Okay, after that in the C we can see there is a food vacuole is formed. Okay, now complex substances are broken into simpler one, which is diffused into the cytoplasm, and then after that the complex substance breaks into simpler one, and then after that it diffuse into the cytoplasm. The remaining undigested material is moved to the surface of the cell and thrown out in the paramecium. It means after that the remaining part that is not that is undigested material, that is moved to the surface of the cell and it is thrown out. Okay, so and the next case is in paramecium, which is also a unicellular organism. Okay, it is also a unicellular organism. The same shape and food is taken into a specific spot. It means a very regular shape, but paramecium has definite shape and it taken its food by the specific spot. Food is moved to it by the movement of cilia. Okay, you know what is cilia? Cilia helps the substance to move. Okay, so by the help of cilia they move to the spot and they cover the entire surface of the cell, and after that they cover the entire surface of the cell. Now nutrition in human beings. Okay, now we'll talk about the nutrition in human beings. That is, the alimentary canal is basically a long tube extending, okay, from the mouth to the anus. It means there is a alimentary canal, okay, basically a long tube extending from a mouth to anus. Now we can see that the tube has been different. This is about the figure that is shown in the figure 5.6. This one. Okay, so we eat various type of food which has to pass through the same digestive tract, that is from mouth to anus. Naturally the food has to be proceeded to generate particles which are small and of the same texture. It means naturally the food has to proceed that generate and particles and also which are small and the same size texture. Sorry. This is achieved by crushing the food with our teeth. Since the lining of the canal is soft, the food is also weighted to make its passes smooth. It means with the help of teeth, we crush the material into the smaller one. Okay. After that, the food is also weighted and it make the passes smooth. Now we eat something we like our mouth water. Okay, we eat something we like our mouth water. It means we can say this one is a slavery. Okay, saliva. Okay, so this is actually not only water but a fluid called saliva. Okay, secreted by salivary gland in the mouth. There is a one gland is present whose name is salivary gland. Okay, another aspect of the food, we ingest it into complex nature. Okay, after that we ingest its complex nature. Now if now if it is to be absorbed from the alimentary canal, it has to be broken into a smaller molecule. After that, the absorption of in the alimentary canal, after that it is broken into a smaller molecule. This is done with the help of biological catalysts called enzymes. Okay, the ingest food is broken down into a smaller one with the help of enzyme. The saliva contains enzyme called salivary amylase. Okay, saliva have also an enzyme that is called salivary amylase that breaks down the starch, which is a complex molecule, to give us simple sugar. It means salivary amylase breaks the starch, which is a complex molecule, and also give us simple sugar. The food is mixed thoroughly with saliva and move around the mouth while chewing by the muscular tongue. With the help of tongue, the food moves around all the mouth. Now, it is necessary to move the food a regulated manner along the digestive tube so that it can be proceed properly in each part. Okay, it is also very important to what? To move the food. Okay. Now the lining of canal has muscle that contract rhythmically in order to push the food forward. It means after that with the help of esophagus it comes downward to the stomach. Now this peristaltic movement occurs all along the gut. It means the gut it is called the digestive system. Okay, with the help of in the gut there is a peristalsis movement. Okay, so that peristalsis is a movement that helps the food to move forward direction. Okay, now from the mouth the food is taken to the stomach through the food pipe or esophagus. Okay, the stomach is a large organ which expands when the food enters it. Okay, it is a large organ. When the food enters it can be expanded. Now the muscular wall of the stomach helps in the mixing of food truly with more digestive juices. It means the muscular wall that is involved in the stomach which helps the food in the mix truly with the more digestive juices, that is gastric juice is also there. Now the digestion in the stomach is taken care by the gastric gland. Okay, that is present in the wall of stomach. Okay, these release hydrochloric acid, a protein, digestive enzyme called pepsin, and mucus. Now, the hydrochloric acid creates an acidic medium which facilitates the action of enzyme pepsin. What other function do you think is served by the acid? The mucus protects the inner lining of stomach from the action of acid under the normal condition. In the normal condition, mucus helps to protect the inner wall lining of stomach. Now, the mucus protect the inner. Yes. The action of acid under the normal condition we have often heard adults that complaining about acidity. Can this be related to that has been discussed above? Yes, if the mucus not work properly, then the acid comes in the stomach. Okay, so it can be. The exit of food from the stomach is regulated by sphincter muscles, which releases in the small amounts in the small intestine. It means after the stomach, the food gone to with the help of a sphincter muscle, which releases into the small intestine. That is from the stomach, the food now enter in the small intestine. This is the longest part of the alimentary canal. Okay, so small intestine is the longest part of the alimentary canal. Which is fitted into a compact space because of extensive coiling. It means it is fitted into a very small space because there is a mini coil. Like I will show you the film. Only the name of the intestine, that is small intestine, but it is very big in length. You can see here it is very small, but because this intestine is in a very the length of the small intestine differ in various animals depending on the food they eat. Okay, it may be differ in the different animals what type of food they eat. Okay, now herbivore eating grass need a longer small intestine to allow the cellulose to be digested. I think you all know that cellulose cannot be digested by the both of the intestine. Okay. In the human, cellulose is not digested. Okay. But in herbivore that who eat grass, they have a longer intestine. But in human beings, we have not longer intestine because to eat the grass. Okay, we have to eat the fruits, vegetables. Okay, that's why we have that of type of a small intestine. Okay, so meat is easier to digest since carnivore like a tiger have a shorter small intestine. Now here is meat is easier to digest. That's why the tiger lion has the not tiger lion like carnivore have shorter small intestine. The small intestine is the site of the complete digestion of carbohydrate, protein and fat. Only carbohydrate, protein and fat, not the cellulose. Okay, you know in which type of fruit and vegetable the cellulose is found. There is many cabbage, tomato, cucumber. Okay, so in this type of fruits, vegetables also. Okay, that we can. These have cellulose. Okay. Now the small intestine is the site of it is a site of complete digestion of carbohydrate, protein and fat. It receives the secretion of the liver and pancreas for this purpose. Okay. It receives the secretion of the liver. Okay. Liver and the pancreas pancreas for this purpose. It means it receives the secretion of liver. and for this purpose. Now, the food coming from the stomach is acidic and has to be made alkaline for the pancreatic enzyme to act. It means the food that is coming from the stomach, it is acidic because of hydrochloric acid and has to be made alkaline for the pancreatic enzyme. With the help of pancreatic enzyme, it can be made alkaline. Now, fat are present in the intestine in the form of large globules, which make it difficult for the enzyme to act on them. But the fat are present in the large globule that bile juice from the liver accomplishes this in addition to acting on fat. Okay, bile juice to the liver, it accomplishes this in the addition to acting on fat. Fat are present in the intestine in the form of large globules, which makes it difficult for enzyme to act on them. Okay, it is made difficult to act on them. Why? Because fat are present in the intestine in the form of large globules. Okay. Now, bile salt break them down into the smaller globules, increasing the efficiency of enzyme action. It means the bile salt which break them into the smaller globules, increasing the efficiency of enzyme action. Now, this is similar to the emulsifying action of soaps and dirt that we have learnt about in chapter 4. Okay, this is about in the chapter 4. Now the pancreas secretes pancreatic juice which contain enzyme like trypsin for digesting protein and lipase for breaking down emulsified fat. It means pancreas, which is also the organ of our human beings, which secrete the pancreatic juice which contains trypsin for digesting the protein and lipase for the emulsified fat. The wall of the small intestine contains glands which secrete intestinal juice. It means the wall of the intestine is also have the intestinal contains gland which secrete the intestinal juice. Okay, for digestion. Now the enzyme present it finally convert protein into amino acid, complex carbohydrate into glucose, and fat into fatty acid and glycerol. So this is the process that the protein changes into amino acid, complex carbohydrate changes to glucose, fat into fatty acid into glycerol. Now digested food is taken up. The digested food is taken up by the walls of the intestine. The inner lining of the small intestine has numerous finger-like projections called villi, which increase the surface area for absorption. It means with the help of the villi is increase the we can say surface area for absorption. The villi are the richly supplied with blood vessels. Okay, villi have many blood vessels that is supplied by the villi. Now which takes the absorbed food to each other and every cell of the body. It means it also absorb the food and also send the every cell of the body, where it is utilized for the obtaining energy, building tissue and repair of protein. Now the unabsorbed food is sent to the large intestine, where its wall absorb more water from it. This mineral, the rest of the mineral is removed from the body via anus. The exit waste is regulated by the anal sphincter. It means after the small intestine, the food is sent to the large intestine, where the more amount of water is absorbed in the large intestine, and after that the undigested food removed from the anus. Okay, so this is all about the digestion in human beings. Okay, in the next video we will discuss about the respiration system. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.